Good afternoon. My name is Mayra Alejandra Prieto Ballén, and I'm applying to the position of graphic designer in your company. So I'm gonna start talking about myself. So I'm a graphic designer with 4 years and half and 5 months of experience in the field. I graduated as graphic designer in the University of Bogota Jorge Tadeo Lozano in 2020 as graphic designer, and actually I'm studying right now a master in aesthetics and art history in the same college, and I'm finished my first year, so I almost finished my master. So for my background, I'm gonna say that my last company was a marketing agency called Cometa in La Florida, that for almost 3 years and 9 months. And in my last charge in that business was like a creative graphic designer. So I have to work since zero with almost all my clients, starting with creating the concepts, creating the ideas to start working in the brand guidelines and even with logos. And then when we finish the concepts and finish the logo, we start creating this concept for the digital part for the social media, such as Instagram posts, reels, TikToks, even LinkedIn posts, to incentive the users to connect with them and promote a connection with another potential users, and also have to create new ideas and concepts, even in printable parts such as flyers, business cards, rare cards, for medical part, and even catalogs. Our niche or our focus group in the company was healthcare and medical part, but we have a lot of clients such as restaurants and even financial partners that the company has. Also, before that, I have a little bit of experience as a graphic designer, junior graphic designer in a graphic design agency here in Bogota, that we had to start working with the clients that they had already their brands. So we start like manage the social media and plan and have the schedule and planning for the month for them, to understand and to know what we want to communicate in the month, what information they need to we need that to represent in the post, reels, and stories in their Instagrams or Facebook, or promoting new business, new products that they want to promote. Also, I had a little bit of experience in the art part because I work as a as an internship in my college in a museum for 6 months in the communication and press part in the National Museum in Colombia for 6 months. I had to work scheduling, creating posts, also creating banners and everything that they need for the digital part, even from the printable part. So that's my background. To continue with this interview, this virtual interview, I'm gonna say that I'm interested in this new challenge because I want to try new things. I want to grow and learn new things that I know that are important, not only in the graphic design part, also for the companies, such as AI, that I know that is important, or UX UI design, that is like trends in this moment. I want to know these new fields that I have barely or no knowledge about it. For example, I know how to use it. I use it, for example, to create images or videos for reels, or even if we need to communicate something and we didn't have the image in Shutterstock or in our stocks, in image stock. So we created with AI to create these new posts, flyers, banners for the websites. But I want to improve more. I want to improve this digital part more because it's important, not only for me, for the company. And I want that that I'm capable to do it, and also I want to learn. I have this curious mind. I try to do my best, and my work, they try to be perfect. So I want to have these new challenges. Also, I want to be capable to grow with the company, have these new chargers, even manage a group of people if I have the chance to be a leader for them. I want to have this opportunity to grow with a team and also learn with them and bring new ideas and also change a niche that I know a lot, that is the healthcare part. I want new clients, new people that maybe have these new ideas that I don't have any idea, or they can maybe teach me new things that I need to learn. So yeah. So if we're gonna talk about my skills, maybe I'm gonna start with the tools that I know how to use. For example, I know how to use all Adobe Creative Cloud, such as Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, After Effects, partnership with Encoder. Also, I know a little bit of Premiere and Firefly, the AI tool that Adobe has. Also, if we're gonna start talking about AI, I'm gonna say that I know how to use ChatGPT partnership with Gemini and Banana to create prompts that help to create these new images or videos that we're gonna need in maybe in social media, or maybe to create videos or promos that maybe sometimes the client gonna need. So in this part, that's my tools. Also, I know how to use Affinity in this moment, because Affinity is a new tool that is free for designers. So I think it's like a helpful tool if you don't gonna work with Adobe. Affinity is like the most capable tool that gonna help in the process. Also, CapCut and Canva, I know that tools. And in my experience, I learned a lot to be more resilient in my job and have a lot of passion, because sometimes the clients need to be patient, and the clients need that you had to listen to them. And I know how to listen them, how to guide them sometimes, if they because sometimes they don't know what they need. So sometimes you have to know how to guide them, so you can work together and have this precise and most affordable work that they want. Also, I'm so good manage time, because in my previous job, I had to work with almost 10 11 clients at the same time. So the time was gold. You have to manage time, and it's something that I learned in the moment. And also, I'm a good leader. I know how to guide a team, and know how to be patient with the team and listen to them, because I know how valuable their ideas are for these new concepts as new ideas. And it's something that was mostly that I like. Also, I learned how to listen your CEO, your boss, because sometimes maybe they're gonna say no, and you have to be capable to accept the critics. And I learned how to accept critics. I learned how to listen more, how to accept their new ideas, and accept the critics that sometimes I receive. And also, I learned a lot to be perfective, or trying to have this good eye in design that is needed, even not only the design, maybe with the text or with the copies that they give you. I learned how to sometimes the text doesn't transmit the message that you want to transmit to the final user, the client. So I understand sometimes the clients trying to be different. Is not, sometimes they want to be formal, sometimes they want to be more friendly, and that helped me a lot to be capable to understand the client, and has trying to give them the best words. So I have this eye for the colors, I have the eye for the text, the typographies, and the brand guidelines that sometimes is complicated to get it or learn of them. So yeah, that's what I want to give you for my side. One of my accomplishments, because I can remember two. One of them, first of all, it was when my bosses in my company gave me the identity of the company so I can manage and rebrand and recreate these new guidelines since zero. They only gave me the logo and I had to start change the identity that they want to try to show to the clients. So I was so excited because they give me like this free will to do whatever I want. Of course, I know the niche, I know the concepts that they want to show. So I start since zero. I start creating the manual and the brand guideline, and was amazing because I had the opportunity to create the concepts behind the Instagram post ideas, reels, even website. I create like this landscape, also the home page for from computer and from the phone, like this responsive idea. Also the idea of the concept that I want to show in mailers when you receive the mail, what I want you to see about my company. That was amazing because I was trying to change everything and was perfect. It was minimalism, but at the same time it was like modern. It was refreshing. It was like being is in another world because my clients they are always like doctors and healthcare partners, but for my company they're trying to be innovative, IT, digital marketing. So I want to show this new face that the company has. And another one was this new client that the client was attached to the last logo. They didn't want to give up about the logo. So we're like, okay, at the first we're trying to give them another logo, another concept that they didn't want it. They were like, we want this logo. So we were like, okay, we kept the logo, but we like trying to change a little things, maybe the typography and maybe a little bit of the colors, and perfect a little bit of the flower because the company was called Women's Health Center. But the most amazing part was creating the brand guideline. It was amazing. It was different because if you know the healthcare part, you know that they're trying to be like minimalism, easy, quiet. They don't trying to be like this annoying or this brand, like colorful, but they let us to try to work with that. So if you see the brand guideline, you see the posts, the Instagram post, the digital part, the printable part is something different. It's colorful. The typography is amazing. I design elements lines, like boxes, text boxes, even a background sometimes for like a texture for some posts and for printables. It was amazing because it's so different about every client that I have in the healthcare part. They are unique, they are different, and they're colorful. And I know that their clients know that, and they love it because they're women. The clients, the final users are women, and they love it because it's colorful. It's friendship. It's like you can feel like it's friendly for you. It's not like it's not distant. It's like they're trying to like feel that you feel with them like some kind of confidence, and that's what we show with this new brand. And I'm so proud of what I did in the moment. I think that I previous talk about how I receive or how I handle feedback. At first, in my first experience, it was kind of hard because as a graphic designer, you think that you do like something unique, different, but sometimes clients doesn't want to be like something crazy, something different. They want something like it's more formal or understandable for the final users, and I understand them now. I understand that some clients know what they want, and even if you show them like this amazing of unique style of graphic design, sometimes they're like, no, I just want to be something quiet, something easy. And I understand that now. The feedback, sometimes I understand that as is exists feedback that is healthy, like they give you reasons that, for example, doesn't something doesn't work, some piece doesn't work, it or doesn't communicate or doesn't connect with the brand, and you have to understand. But I know that sometimes feedback like it's like, no, I don't like it. It's like you have to ask why, or maybe if doesn't exist like a why, maybe you can ask, okay, what can work in this design? What do you think about, like, maybe we can use this photo or this texture, or you want to start this since zero? I try to ask everything that is not, it doesn't work, or even before starting I ask everything, like this, the size of the document, the size of the digital piece, or the colors, or everything. I try to ask that, because I know that maybe sometimes as a graphic designer you can a little bit creative and like take another path, but I know, I understand that you have to ask everything, even it's a simple question. I know how to ask everything, and the feedback, I'm more like receptive about that. I understand it doesn't work for the client, or even for you or for me. I understand, and it's easier. It's like, okay, let's start again, or maybe we can take this and maybe modify this. And even when I worked, I try to show more than one option, maybe two or three. So maybe we can say like, okay, if those two or three options doesn't work, maybe we can choose something that in one option works and this option works, so we can put it together, or maybe we can make another option and start at zero. But I understand, and I'm resilient, and I try to don't get stressed, because stress doesn't help. I try to not get stressed in the moment. I like, okay, it doesn't matter. I can do it everything again, or maybe I can change a little things in 5-10 minutes. It doesn't matter, because it's another thing. I know how to manage time. I know how to manage when something needs to be quick. So I know sometimes I don't have time to get fight, or to start this debate about, no, my option. Even sometimes I can defend my designs, but I know when I have to say, okay, you are right, I have to start again. Or I can say like, no, I think you, maybe we can use this. I know how to manage that kind of information, or, or communication that you're gonna give me. So to finish this virtual meeting, I'm gonna say like, if you ask me for the shifts or schedules, I'm gonna say that I will be happy to work wherever you want. My favorite schedule is 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., but I understand if it's not like possible, and if you need me more time, more later or something, I understand that. But something I just want to say that I hope it's not like an issue, is that I'm studying, and I'll be capable to manage my time. So I know that maybe you don't gonna consider me because I'm studying, and maybe my schedules doesn't gonna match with your shifts, and I understand that. But I want you to understand that I will be able or capable to manage my time. And even if I have an issue, I always ask, or I'm gonna say I have a problem, and I'm not gonna be like silent in those kind of problems if I haven't. And I want you to understand that I'll be like free, like happy, if you see if you hire me, and I hope you consider my position. Thank you.